now we have our featured speaker. And I want to say a few things about the topic today, because why do you think that we have Premiere Week? Why do you think that we have these events, these promotions, these generators, these motivational, hype generators, is to keep you interested, to keep you engaged, and to give you the conversation points that you need to get new people started into their healthy journey. That's why I brought this coach on today. Let me give her introduction. She has been coaching over 8 years. I think October was her 8-year mark. She can correct me if I'm wrong. And she has been in Success Club, Success Club, helping at least 3 new people every single month. She's been doing that 95 months in a row. 95 months. Can you imagine that? If you've been hitting Success Club 2-3 months in a row, imagine the consistency and the creating a fundamental strength for your business for 95 months. The only thing I've done for 95 months is this. I know that sounds like a shameless plug, but I cannot believe that I've been consistent for that long. Okay, she is a 7-star Diamond Coach. She has been elite twice, Premiere once, and her team is called Fit Vibes Tribe. Okay, Samantha, that is hard to say. Fit Vibes Tribe. You guys, she's from Batavia, New York. Samantha Hawley. Here she is.
Hello.
I hope I said that right. That was a tongue twister. Fit Vibes Tribe. Okay,
Yeah. You got it.
It's those baby Ruths. I got to get them off of me right now. Okay, Samantha, tough topic. You're going to get to it in a second. But before you get into that, what was that wake-up call moment in your business that really pushed you into coaching?
Yeah, so as Sandy said, she was correct. 8 years last month, which blows my mind. It goes by so fast. And since it was my 8-year coach anniversary, I was really thinking a lot of who I am and where I am now versus when I started. And back in 2013, I was the person that loved going to the gym, and I would be there for over an hour each day. My goal was just to get skinny and to get a thigh gap and to burn all the calories, but I was too afraid to lift weights. I was just on the running machines and ellipticals and whatnot. And I also, at the same time as trying to burn all these calories, had a really bad relationship with food, with the scale, with everything that should make you feel good. I was just constantly looking for the quick fix. And so I was looking for a solution actively. And I decided that I was going to try the Turbo Fire DVDs. So I bought the DVDs. I also got the Shakeology sampler pack and even split each of the sampler packs in half because I wanted the biggest bang for my buck. I was that frugal. But obviously, I fell in love with everything and fast forward, saw my transformation. And I was so scared to go back to binging and restricting and all the negative habits that I decided to become a coach for the accountability for my own journey. But at the end of the DVDs, it was always the same, what I call a sizzle reel or promotion. And it was all about Summit. And I just craved that community and the connection and the passion. And so I also set that goal as a new coach to earn the trip rewards. And my wake-up call, I would say, was about 2 years in, and I was feeling good about my business, feeling consistent, and we switched from being a DVD company to an on-demand company where we would help people initially with one program at a time to access to all programs, which for some of you, all you know is BOD. For me, all I knew was one program at a time. And so it just felt like I lost control. I didn't know what to invite to.
Did I lose Samantha? Keyshawn, did I lose Samantha there? Oh, you're muted, Keish.
I think something happened. She had to run out.
Okay. All right. Well, I am going to pick it up where she left off. I hope everything is all right with her. Okay, I brought you back in. Thanks. Wow, this is new for me. I hope everything is all right with her. The Just going back to the reason for this topic is that this is about Premiere Week, and this is about taking advantage of the hype and the buzz from events and promotions at corporate. Now, I think that Keyshawn also talked about our total solution sale is extended. Okay, and Samantha is back, and I was just going to talk a little bit about the $20 off, but I'm going to bring Samantha back. Are you all right? Samantha, are you back?
I'm okay. I am back. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can definitely hear you. Now, I want to take you back because you started talking about a change in your business was when we went from a DVD company to an on-demand company, and you didn't know what you were inviting to anymore, which is a really interesting wake-up call for people who have been with Beachbody a while. When we made that shift, it was hard to go from selling one program to now a subscription of all programs. So
Yeah.
do you want to just go back a little bit to that story? Thanks.
Yeah, of course. So, I mean, literally everything was so new and so scary, honestly, to start talking about something new. And so I realized that I could do one of two things. One was just kind of keep doing what I was doing, which was successful for me at the time, or switch focuses, jump all in with the new things that corporate was offering that obviously, I mean, being in this company for 8 years, everything is success, right? Like everything is so intentional about what is brought on and new programs and trainers. And so I decided to just trust in that. And even though it was scary and I had no idea what to do, I did change the way that I was talking to people, change how I was inviting, what I was posting about. I decided to do that and just dig into all of the materials that were given to us and just be willing to adapt and change. And since doing that, I am proud to say that I did continue to help 3 or more people, and I got more passion and excitement in my business because it was so new. And while it was scary, I think it was exactly what I needed at the time to get to the next level.
Well, for 95 months in Success Club, it doesn't seem like that was really a wake-up call for you, but I get it. I mean, when you've been a coach for as long as you have, there's so many changes in the business, you kind of lose sight of how to coach. I think I mentioned it on Facebook that you have a new coach approach. And you don't really need to be perfect at this approach because it's always kind of tweaking and changing and innovating. So the topic was about what's going on this week, taking advantage, leveraging the monthly promotions. We also have the $20 off. How do you leverage that without it being white noise? So why don't you go ahead and talk about how you do that?
Yeah, so this topic is really personal to me because, gosh, I mean, being in the company for 8 years, but also this past year has been a challenge personally, professionally, in all of the ways. It has just so much has been thrown at me. And I don't know if anyone can relate to this, but it's so easy to not be as excited about your business as the day that you signed up, or maybe the last time that you were recognized for something, or the last time that you felt successful in this company and in your business and with all of the things. And so for me, when I heard about this BODi launch and the total solution packs, I once again decided that I was going to use these tools to almost like relaunch and rebrand me and my business. And I got so excited. However, it is a lot, right? It's quite overwhelming with all of the things going on. And so there are certain things that I'm doing with the focus of BODi and Premiere Week to hopefully make me stand out and help my newer coaches stand out as well, while having fun with all of it. So the first thing is with Premiere Week. I mean, you guys just heard Sarah say everything. I didn't know Vivica Fox is going to be in the podcast and I mean, I just get more and more excited about all of the things with Premiere Week as I find out new things and as I start participating. So that's my first tip. And the first thing that I'm going to be doing is just participate. something that I've already heard from girls on my team is that, well, the times are inconvenient for all of us on the East Coast, the workout times they can't join, and it's easy to let that be an excuse, but you don't have to join live. There are still classes, live classes on BODi throughout the entire day. So participate in whatever you can, have fun with it. Even if you're not on that class with Shaun T, which I unfortunately am busy at that time, but guess what? I can still share recordings of it. I can still share with my stories and posts and whatnot what's going on, what was exciting that happened, and most importantly, why it's exciting to me. I told you earlier that I was always at the gym before coaching, and at that gym I would run as far as my little legs would take me, but I would also love the live classes. And so I can really speak to why I'm so passionate about live classes and how it makes me feel. And that's what I'm going to be using to tap into why BODi and Premiere Week is for me. So I encourage you to find out, not just sharing, hey everyone, Premiere Week is happening. Why is that important to you? Take some time to think about that, and then that's how you can share. You're going to get so many more of your followers, family, and friends interested when they can hook on to that relatability factor of why this is important to you, not just what's going on in your company that you're excited about. So participate, share it in your stories, share it in your posts, share it just via text. If you have a friend that is totally crushing on Shaun T, text all those girls and let them know that at 1 p.m. you get access to him, again, even if you can't join. So participate. Second thing regarding kind of Premiere Week, but I'm going to be incorporating it the rest of the month, is what I'm calling my 7 people for $7. I was actually mentoring one of my newer coaches, and we were trying to get creative and think about what to do. And I said, why don't you just promote the day pass? And she ran with it, and I loved it so much that I started doing it myself. All I'm doing is saying that I want to work with 7 people, and they get access to everything: BODi, nutrition courses, meal plans, recipes, cooking shows, all of the things for only $7 for 24 hours. And so I'm trying to create that FOMO to get people in, thinking I'm only accepting 7 people this week, $7. And then ideally, they want to upgrade to the total solution afterwards because they love everything that they get to experience, as well as my BOD group, that they want it all and they want to be with us. So my 7 people for $7. And then one thing that I've been doing once a month starting in January this year is what I call Saturday Hype Squad. So this is pretty simple, actually. One Saturday a month, we all hop on a Zoom workout link and we kick it off. Usually we do it at 10 a.m. Eastern, and we kick it off with a energized cheers. It's literally, we do a boomerang and I say, amazing job at showing up for yourself this Saturday morning. Let's get in an awesome workout. And then we work out. If the girls on have BOD or BODi and are doing their own program, they do their own thing. If they are the people who have gotten the $7 day pass, I'll do a quick tutorial of here's BODi, go pick a class based on what you're looking for today. And then I also let people in for free. If they don't yet have a day pass or BOD, I share my screen and they can just do a workout with me. I always choose one on BODi. Since BODi has launched, I've chosen one workout from BODi that's 30 minutes or less, and they get to kind of experience that. Then we quickly go make our Recover protein shakes, come back, and while everyone is sipping that, I share really quick tips, and it's always a theme. This month, I'm going to be doing how to stay on track and feel great during the holidays. In the past, just to give you some ideas, I remember in February, it was self-love, so how to embrace that. I've done confidence, I've done water tips, so really simple things where I basically shared what I've learned from 2B Mindset, from Autumn with the Portion Fix, from things that I've picked up along the way. So it wasn't that difficult. I just kind of tapped into what we've already been given. So that Saturday Hype Squad is going to be this Saturday, November 6th, to try and utilize Premiere Week, all of the hype that I'll be sharing this week. It's like, hey, if you want to try it, come join us live this Saturday. So I'm really excited for that. Then we get into how do you take these people through Premiere Week and have all of this hype and excitement to then, for you guys, utilizing this for your businesses to help those 3 people to build your businesses after this really exciting week. For me, it comes down to challenge groups, and I think just being really organized. So my first tip, if you are feeling overwhelmed or just confused on what to do next, is pick the start date to your challenge group. I just started one this week, but if I were a brand new coach, I would say to pick around November 15th, maybe November 22nd, but pick a date that is not too far away, because that builds excitement, that builds urgency, and people want in. So pick your date, then backtrack 2 weeks from that date so that you can intentionally plan out what you're going to talk about. If you follow me on social media, you will see that I am not fancy. I do not have flashy stories. I'm not talking about anything perfectly. I mess up my words all the time and laugh at myself. So for me, what I'm about to share is not about perfection. It is truly just about being intentional. That's actually my word for 2021. It's just being intentional with what you're doing. So I have a list of what I'm going to be talking about each week, but also daily. For being a coach for 8 years, you might think that it's really easy for me to remember to talk about my challenge groups and talk about coaching and mention Shaun T on Premiere Week, but I don't. If I don't see it written down, my stories and my posts end up being about my cat or my son or the fact that winter's coming here. And so I need to be really intentional about that. So I encourage you to write down what you want to talk about in your stories every day. I personally have not been posting every single day, but each of those things I will definitely talk about in my stories, and then I will translate a few of those each week into an actual post. So just to give you an idea, the first week of this month, I'm going to be talking about Premiere Week and really hyping that up. The second week, I'm going to be talking about my next challenge group. And when your challenge group starts, I really like to do a pop-up extended registration where it's FOMO. I'm just sharing, oh my gosh, look at my coach or look at my client so-and-so who drank so much water today. Look at this person who lost 1 pound or who lifted 3 pounds heavier, however heavy weights go, and building that hype within your existing group. And then you can open up some more spots. And then the rest of the month, I typically transition to coach posting. But within each week, if you want, drill down even more. Instead of those big themes every day, pick one thing that, again, speaks to you. Why are you excited for this group? Why are you really working towards a specific goal for this month or this group or this week, whatever it is that you may be following right now? So from there, after you get your calendar and you feel organized, then again, it's just really simple. It's easy at this point to be like, okay, I have everything, but now what? Now where am I going to find the people? So first and foremost, I just say talk to all the people. If you sign up anyone for the seven people for $7, or really anyone for your day pass, that's who I would reach out to first and say, hey, I know that you were able to try this. I would love to get you in our group. Have you considered jumping all in with us? So reach out to those people. Once you reach out to those people, I would reach out to, I call them lists. Basically on social media, you can pull up certain pages, if you will, and it's just lists of people. It's your list of followers, your list of Facebook friends, the posts that you have, the list of people who are liking your posts, the list of people who are commenting on your posts, the list of people who are watching your stories. And already I can hear it. You guys are like, Sam, that's great, but it's all the same people, right? I mean, I even say that myself. So in addition to all these people and all of these lists, you should hopefully be connecting with other people that maybe they aren't interacting with you yet. So just having that focus from the business activity tracker of always expanding and connecting, you will always have new people to talk to. So talk to all the people, send them an invite. What has been working phenomenally well for me this year is voice message invites. And once again, being a veteran coach in this business, you might think, oh, well, she has the perfect thing to say, or she just knows she has the perfect script. When I send a voice message invite, I love it because it comes out different every time. And it's so real. I'll never forget this one time. It was probably about 6 weeks ago where I had my phone and I started to leave the voice message. And so I was saying, hey, Veronica, I saw that you were liking my posts, and oh my gosh, my baby is waking up from his nap right now and my cat is puking. So I'm just going to make this really fast. And I then continued with the invite because that was actually happening and it was so real. And she responded and she was like, sounds like you have some stuff to work on over there, but sure, send me more information. So it's random, it's funny, it's off the cuff. I mess up words all of the time and I'm like, sorry. So just be yourself, have fun with it, have a general outline of what you want to say, and then just send the invite via a voice message. I'm not sure if I really should say this or not, but I've been able to connect with people on such a personal level that way that I've been able to invite fewer people, but have more people interested than back in the day when we would just copy paste invites. That doesn't work anymore. Voice messages has really been working for me. So talk to all the people, send them a casual invite. Remember, you're just inviting them to learn more about your group, not to sign up right then and there. So after that, I like to learn more about these people and what their goals are. So I just ask questions. The questions that I ask are, so let's start from the beginning. I send the invite and then they come back and they're like, sure, send me information. I usually say something simple like, awesome. My next theme is Friendsgiving, and we are all just focusing on movement, healthy eats, and mindset hacks to stay motivated, which is always great, but it's especially great during the holidays. Have you heard of BOD or BODi? So just a little snippet of what it is, and then have you heard of BOD or BODi? This is, again, something new that I'm doing because it gets right into the questions. If they say they have heard of BOD or BODi, I ask a couple more questions and just encourage them to reach back out to their coach because they already have a coach if they have access to BOD. So I encourage them to reach back out to them. But 9 times out of 10, these people don't know what BOD or BODi is. And so they say, nope, haven't heard of it. Or maybe I have, but I'm not sure. I'll say, awesome, I'll get to all of that in just a quick second. But first, how's your nutrition? Do you have any struggles with that? Short and sweet. They'll get back to me and I try and relate to them on anything that I can relate from my story and what they're struggling with. I do some sort of relation and then I say, okay, cool. And how are your energy levels and digestion? They answer that. Once again, I relate to them. And then my final question, and this is new as of the Total Solution Packs, is if I could help you the most in one of these areas, what would be most beneficial for you right now? Helping you with digestion, energy, muscle soreness, or hydration and skin health. And this last question gears me towards which Total Solution Pack to provide them. If they say hydration and skin, I'm going to recommend the Go and Glow package. If they say energy and or muscle soreness, I say the Performance Pack. If they say digestion and or energy, I might do the Shakeology pack. So that question right there is so simple. It gears you in the right direction of what to recommend them. Now, the last step, this 4th step, is to make the recommendation. And I encourage you to send what you would want to see. I am a visual learner. And so I want bullet points of everything that's included. I don't want to be blindsided by something. So I want to know everything. And since I am a visual learner, I like to see it as well. So what I'm going to walk you through is what I say, but there are some girls on my team that are like, whoa, what you send is way too much. And so if you feel like that with what I'm about to share, simplify it. Maybe send it all in a voice message. Make it seem like what you would want to receive if you were interested in something. So for me, when they say, I need help with energy and muscle soreness, then I say, okay, great. Everyone in my group gets signed up with a bundle to help them start or continue a healthy lifestyle. The one that I think would be perfect for you is our basic bundle that actually comes with tons of freebies this month. Here's what you get. And then I do bullet points. If you want the actual script, feel free to send me a message and I can send it to you. But I just go through bullet points of you get access to BOD for a year, the first 30 days of BODi for free, your supplements of choice, and I go into a recommendation of why I think that supplement is perfect for them. Blah, blah, blah. I just mentioned everything that's included in these packs. And then I share the cost. It's usually valued at, $500, but it's on sale this month for $160. And it's even on our hot list, which is $20 off this month. So it's only $140. Like, how can you say no to that? But what do you think? And so I send that along with an image. And then ideally they say, yes, this is what I want. And I get them signed up. Once you have these people, For me, it's all about having fun. Once you start that group, be authentic, post about what you want. I kind of hinted toward this earlier. The group that I'm running this month with a few girls on my team is Friendsgiving. I am a total Friends fan. So already I'm like, okay, one Tasty Tuesday, we're going to do a healthy trifle challenge. Another Monday, maybe we'll do a Phoebe run challenge. She runs like a crazy person. We'll do a movement Monday with a Phoebe run, and then we'll do a fun giveaway of a 2B Mindset water bottle or something. So have fun in this group, be authentic. That's how you are going to stay more accountable to your own journey, and you're going to have fun. And the girls and men in your group will also have fun and want to participate in that. So have fun. And then this is a really exciting month because the holidays kick off. At least in the US, we have Thanksgiving this month. And so one thing that I'm going to be doing is really highlighting Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Put simply, I'm going to be talking to all the people this month, right? And not everyone is going to sign up. That is totally normal and expected. So at the end of this month, I'm going to reach out and prioritize follow-ups on Black Friday and Cyber Monday and just mention that I have some spots opening up in our group, and there's huge holiday discounts right now, $20 off all of the bundles. And so I would share that and really utilize that to hopefully get some last minute people to sign up given the holidays. I swear, even if it's the same bundle and promotion that you're saying in the beginning of the month, the fact that it's a holiday and people are expecting sales, people are going to be like, yes, now is the perfect time. So I'm going to prioritize just sharing more about the discounts this month on those dates. And then last but not least, last year, the diamonds on my team and I put together an Instagram page where we did like a flash sale, but it was all of the existing bundles that we have on sale with BODi anyways. And so we just shared images of that, and we were promoting, like, if you want the Black Friday deals, go follow this Instagram page. And again, it was so simple. We just shared the images again that BODi has in Share a Cart. And then we did do some sort of giveaway each day when if whoever signed up that day was entered to win a small prize if they were to sign up. So that's just something fun too that you can use for the holidays. But there's endless amounts of things that you can do. I would encourage you to do two things. One, maybe re-listen to everything I shared and make it sound like you, make it authentic to you, and come up with your game plan. But two, take even 3 minutes and just think, what sounds like fun to you? What sounds authentic to you for how you want to share during this fun time of all the Beachbody things going on, but also all of the Premiere Week, the trainers, the holidays, how you are feeling during the holidays, and utilize that and share that with your social media and friends and family.
Brilliant, brilliant. And I'm sure that your notifications are lighting up right now because people want that script. So I'm going to have you share something on the Champions page later after this call. I want to ask you a question that you and I didn't, talk about, and that is, every single month there's new promotions and there's new ways to get people interested and engaged and excited and switch out of the mundane. Does it ever become white noise for you or for your customers? And if so, why not? Like, what are you doing to innovate, to switch things up so it doesn't become, stale?
Yes. So it doesn't become stale to me because I think first and foremost, it's a choice where we can choose to be like, oh, great, even more is piling on, even more that I've just sifted through. Or we have the choice to say, wow, so many more things that I can share. So for me, I use it to reignite some excitement in the business by picking and choosing, again, what I want to talk about, because there is a lot. So we have that flexibility of picking something and running with it and relating it to us. So I encourage my team and my newer coaches especially, and I also do this myself, to sort through everything that we are given in our online office, all those news and updates, go through and what sparks joy. What is it for you that you're like, whoa, I'm so excited for that? Or, wow, that's really cool. Or, I wish we had that when I signed up. Find what that is for you. Think, why is this exciting to me? And share that. So I don't share all of the things every single month, but what I do share, I find success with and excitement with in my business because it truly excites me. So choose to sort through, be the business person that you are, and go through all of the updates, and then find the ones that excite you. And that usually gives me and my team more excitement.
Okay. Excellent. So to close out the call, what do you think in 8 years has been a key factor in your success?
Oh my gosh. I will say that my team is so important to me and keeps growing to be like the most important thing in this business, because I remember in the beginning I did see success personally, right? Was hitting Success Club. I earned the Success Club trip. I rank advanced, and I was doing all of these things, being recognized and rewarded. And pretty early on, I was like, this is great, but I don't want to do this alone. I want my whole team to do this with me. And so we've been able to do that in the past 8 years, but life happens and crappy things happen too. So while we had some really high highs as a team, coaches quit on me. My Instagram was hacked. I lost rank. I hit lower Success Club numbers than usual. All of these things that truly made me doubt belief in myself and my leadership. And it wasn't until I realized that, once again, I had this choice of feeling this heaviness in so many different ways and just kind of staying stagnant and feeling like all these activities on the business activity tracker are mundane, or choosing to, despite everything going on, show up for myself, show up for my clients. The success of any entrepreneur is never linear. You're never on that high and you keep coasting, right? It is this jumbled, beautiful mess. And I think if we have the choice to see through the murkiness and see through these dark days and just continue to make that choice to show up for you, your clients, and your team, even if it's the future team that you are currently working to build, seeing through that and adapting and really trying not to aim for perfection, but just being intentional, I feel like that has contributed a lot to the success that me and my team have seen.
I love that. I love that. And the whole thing about being intentional is really getting control of things. It's like if you decide how you're going to go out with your posts and communicating with customers, if you're intentional about it, that means you have more control over it and not just being reactive and letting it just all hit you. I loved today's call. You totally blew this up. I'm very, very excited for you, Samantha. It's about time you're on the wake up call. You know what I mean?
So too. Thank you so much.
And for all the people, thank you. You can, we'll talk later. Coaches, for the people who slept in this morning because they went out late with the kids, go back, tell those people to get on the podcast in just about an hour and listen to this call, because what she just provided was something totally unexpected. That is being innovative with your business every single month. There are promotions, there's ways to leverage our company promotions that spark joy in you and give you a new sense of, a renewed sense of joy in this business, which is what you want all the time. You don't want things to get stale or mundane. Sometimes you're just bored with yourself. You need something new. It's a new month, you guys. 2 months left in this year. Make it really count. Make it important. I'm going to say goodbye. This is the end of the call. We'll see you here next week, everybody. Bye-bye.